So let's first talk about vectors. Vectors are probably the easiest data type in R. To create a vector, say named A, so this is how I call the variable A, I use, for example, the command C for concatenate, and I just add in individual elements of this vector. So vector A has 4 elements. The elements are 1, 2, 4, and 5. So the length of A is 4. Because A contains numeric values, I can, for example, add 1 to each element, and then A contains the values 2, 3, 5, and 6. Operations on vectors are typically element-wise, as seen here. So if I multiply A with A, I will get the original vector with squared elements. A vector does not need to contain numerics. It can contain, for example, strings. So let's define a vector B. B contains, for example, the element AA, BA, BB, or say a second time an AA, for example. Okay? B contains also 4 elements. However, now B, since it contains strings, cannot be used to add +1. That gives us an error. That's not a permissible operation. To extract elements, individual elements, or a sequence of elements from A and B, I use the bracket notation. A bracket 1 gives me the first element of A, which is now 2. B, for example, 2 gives me BA. Okay. I can also extract all elements of A which are smaller than, say, 4. And that is 2 and 3. Okay. Vectors can contain different type of elements. We see them later on. So here numerics, here string, but they all have to be of the same type, same class. Operations on vectors typically element-wise.